green tomatoes. That's something else there. That's a marrow. That's another story. I'm going to do an experiment and find out what's the best way to ripen these. So method 1 is to put them in a single layer in a box, packed closely together but in a single layer. And the gases, I've forgotten what the gas is called, ethyl something or other. The gases that ripen them will automatically be produced by the tomatoes themselves, and if they're packed close together they'll all kind of set each other off. There's somebody else has been eating that, some slug or something. And what I'll do is I'll take that up and put them in, I'll take that up and put them in the corner of the kitchen somewhere. Method number 2 is to take a plastic bag. What's that one? Co-op. What's that one? Kitchen sink. Cut a few air holes and take a piece of apple and put the piece of apple in the bag with the tomatoes. So I'm going to do a little experiment here, a little extra experiment, and I'm going to put a piece of apple in one bag and do the others without the piece of apple and see if it makes a difference. And I'm going to tie them up quite tightly so there's not too much air in there, and I've put a few wee holes in somewhere. Another method is to do the same with a paper bag. I'm going to put them in this cupboard here, but there's the ones in the plastic bag again. Let's put the light on. A bit better, quite dark in here. Another method I've heard of is to wrap them quite loosely, individually in newspaper. And again, leave them in a single layer. I've got an old baking tray here, I'm putting them on. And we'll try that one and we'll put them with the others in the cupboard. Another method, which I've heard of, is to take the tomato plant up by the roots before the frost comes in, and hang it upside down with the roots in a garage, or in an attic. Now, they didn't actually say it had to be a dark place, but it sounds like it should be a dark place. Now, I've got a shed, but it's quite light in the shed, so we won't try it there. We'll try it in the dark. I suppose I could, as an experiment, hang some in the light as well. Yeah, that's another experiment. So I'm going to hang these up in the cupboard. Obviously I can't do the whole plant because my daughter didn't give me them on the whole plant, but we'll try them just on the vine and hang them up in a dark place just as they are, like that. And I'll do, as I said, an experiment and hang some up in a shed where there is light and see if it makes a difference whether they're in the dark or the light. There we are, we'll hang that on there. So we've got some big and some small hanging up in there. Let's see how we go with them. Now, from the outside, this shed looks like it's going to be quite dark inside because there's no actual windows, it's just this metal there with holes in. But if you can peer in there, it's actually quite light. There's some nails there, that'll do. Not quite so dark, not in direct light. So they're then in the kind of the shade where there's no direct light, and some right in the light there. So, and there's some hanging up there from a rather rusty old nail. And we'll see how all these do. I've still got all these left.
Well,
And all them in there. Oh my goodness. So, chutney,
Put them in a sack.
put them in a sack. We'll try
They're
some.
a plastic
I've
bag.
never had fried green tomatoes. We'll have to look up how you do fried green tomatoes and see what they taste like.
Honest God, they're lovely.
Have you? You had some?
Oh, I know, that's beautiful.
Fried green tomatoes. Okay. 10th of October. These ones in the bowl seem to be doing. These weren't meant for ripening. These were meant for chutney. But some of them have gone red, which is nice. Probably some more down there somewhere if we have a look.